Hello, everybody. My name is Alexei, and I'm a senior SDAT at one of the local IT companies. My company recently started using AWS Simple Queuing Services, which stands for SQS, as part of the solution to communicate between different microservices. Part of my job was to automate the process, that communication between different microservices using SQS. When I started looking online to find any solution, I couldn't find anything, even though I believe that any automation code is just like any other code, which should be subject to the same principles. Still, in test automation, we use different APIs, different libraries, so it's still slightly different. So that's why I'm recording this video just to share with you. I know SQS is not that widely used in terms of test automation, but still, if you need any help, you can watch my video and build your solution based on these tutorials. Let's get started. First thing you need to do, you need to create an AWS account. Most likely, your DevOps team will create one for you and share the credentials with you and do all that stuff for you. That will be done on the level of enterprise and the level of the company, but for purpose of this videos of these tutorials, we need to create an AWS account. To do that, go to aws.amazon.com and click create an AWS account. The first thing when you navigate to this page, you need to enter your email password, confirm password, and account name. So let's enter our um, email. Then we're going to pass, let's just use this one, and AWS account name. We're just going to use TA AWS SQS. Click continue to the next step. Um, the next thing you need to enter your address. This is private information. That's why I'm gonna pause this video, and after you're done entering all the information, click continue to the next step, and I'll see you in the next step. And I'm gonna pause this video for now. On this step, we need to enter on a step 3, we need to enter the credit card information. Amazon gives you, as of 2021, Amazon gives you 1 million messages a month free. As soon as you stay under this limit, you'll be fine. For the purpose of the demo, we're definitely going to stay under 1 million messages. Even if you go over 1 million messages, then you'll be charged, I believe, like 10 cents or a dollar for the next million of messages. So this is pretty cheap, and that's where Amazon has the advantage. It provides super cheap infrastructure for the customers. So yeah, enter your credit card information, expiration, your name, and click verify and continue, and I'll see you in the next step. The next step will be to just verify your information, your account. So just enter your phone number and then CAPTCHA, send SMS, and then you will verify the phone number, and you will be taken to the last step. I'm gonna pause this again. The last step will be to select the support. You can pay some extra per month for the additional support. However, for the purpose of this video, it's more than enough just to use the basic support. So just click complete sign up. After we completed our sign up, we see the congratulations message, and just click go to the AWS Management Console. It will ask you to log in as a root user with the account we just created. After we created our account, we need to create the IAM user. To do that, just type IAM in the search box. Click users. My internet is kind of slow today. I need to see what's going on. Maybe reset my router. Um, Click add users. Enter your username. Select programmatic access. Click next permissions. Select create group. And then in the search box, type SQS. Select Amazon SQS full access. Click create group over here. Oh, we need to enter the group name. SQS full access. So we created the group over here and click next tags. We're gonna skip the tags. Next review. And then we're gonna say create user. What that will do is that it will create the IAM user, identity access management user, and it will give you your access key ID and secret access key. You can click show to see, make sure you store it. So you can click show or you can download the CSV file. The deal is as soon as you navigate away from this page, this information is gone. You're not going to be able to access it anymore. You will have to delete this user and start over the process again. The reason why we need that AWS can uniquely identify you, and AWS provide multiple options to work with your access key. If you navigate this page, configuration and credential file settings, you'll see that AWS provides you multiple options how to and where to store your credentials files. Their preferred method is in um, root user.aws/credentials location. Inside of that file, you will put your information with access key and key ID, and AWS will automatically try to read from this location when you run anything on your machine related to AWS. It also gives you option to do it as a global settings, as a global variables, and also you can set programmatically all this information. But preferred way to do is through the credentials folder, and this is what we're gonna do now. First, go back to to the screen and click download. You can just pretty much just copy and then click show, and it will and could just copy paste both information, but I prefer to have it stored. Just probably make sure you delete it after you enter all this information in credentials file, so it's not going to be compromised. The next thing we need to do is we need to actually create this folder with this location. So what you need to do here is you need to open a terminal, and we're already in the root directory. I'm using Mac. Similar steps will apply to Windows. Um, let's see what's in this directory. We need to type dash a to see all the files. Otherwise, all the files with prefix of dot will not be shown, but we need .aws. So there is no .aws directory. So we can create that directory, and then let's see if we create it. Yep, and then we can navigate to that directory, and this directory is empty. So what we're going to do, I'm using Nano text editor, but you can use any one of your choice. Was it credential or credentials? Credentials. So let me just copy this guy so I'm not mistyping it. And make sure it does not have any extensions. So that will create a directory for us. And then what we need to do is, so you see it doesn't have anything in it. So what we need to do, we need actually to put our credential, just copy this guy over here. This is just the dummy data. Open terminal again, just paste in here, and then go to your management console and just copy and paste your access key and key ID. I'm gonna pause the video and I'll see you in a little bit. As you can see, it has my key ID and access key, so we should be good to go. Let's hit exit. So the next step, what we need to do, we can close the terminal. The next step, we need to create SQS queue. So let's just type SQS and click simple queuing services, or service, I should say. Click create queue. And then you can do either standard or FIFO. FIFO is first in, first out. Um, Both of them have its cons and pros, and standard doesn't guarantee any ordering of stuff. So let's just pick standard. And what we're going to do, we're going to name it, let's say, they give us a hint, so let's just name it my queue. And then we have the configurations, so visibility timeout, delivery delay, message retention 4 days fine, maximum is 256. So good, the basic access will be fine for us. That letter queue, just we're pretty much good with the basic settings. So just click create queue. Nice. So we see our queue is created, and this is the URL to this queue. And um, if we want to post the message, let's say send and receive messages, and then we put the body as hello world, and we say send message. Your message has been successfully sent. So let's close this out and let's do, you see messages available one. So we need to see the messages over here. We need to poll for messages, but let's make this change, edit poll settings, because the polling duration now set to 30, which means it will poll for 30 seconds before we even see it. If we have a lot of messages, then yes, but since we have one message, 5 seconds will be more than enough. So poll for message, it will poll for 5 seconds. We probably could set even less than that. And if we click on this message, yep, it says hello world. Nice. So we just created our SQS, AWS account, and SQS queue. In the next video, we're going to pull the web service that I built for purpose of this demo from the Git repository, and we're going to start sending some messages through the HTTP request and not directly by accessing the SQS. See you in the next video.